What's up, soldiers? I made a video that'll show you how to get the Completionist Platinum Camo the fastest, or at least what's worked for me. Played a few hours a day, got it over the weekend, so be sure to watch till the end for a recap of the tips. I'll use the assault rifle type or category as an example. So as you could see, I need to kill a certain amount of enemies, also by hip fire at long distance, with full attachments, headshots, and no attachments. So the fastest way to grind is to maximize game achievements or unlocking multiple camos or accomplishing multiple tasks. And I'll show you what I mean as we go along. So let's use the HVK as an example. Now, if you're just starting, you'll need to level up your weapon to unlock certain camos. And this can be done by playing regular or using weapon XPs. A tip, I save my purple ones and use the double XPs, which double the XPs for the next 10 matches or for 24 hours, and eventually work your way up. And if you need to unlock the no attachments, which is the reptile, that's the last. I think that unlocks at like level 38 or 42. You'll have to start with the full attachment first. But if you have been using the weapon in multiplayer or battle royale and have already racked up levels, then I suggest start with the no attachments or the reptile, because this way you can work on 4 camos at the same time. You can hit the hip fire, the headshot, the 600 enemies, and the no attachments. So that's 4. You can do this by either intentionally, like you can actually try to aim for the head and get headshots and do intentional hip fires, or you can just kind of let your instincts kick in. So if you got a close range or CQB opponent coming along, just use hip fire and try to hit them in the head, and you can kind of mix and match and combine.
Nice work. Well done.
Right, so as you'll see here, based on that one match, I was able to unlock quite a few camos, mostly consisting of hip fire and no attachments. I did get a couple headshots in there, but not enough to unlock. But just got to keep grinding, and eventually you will. Next example would be the M4. With the M4, I've used this a few times before, so it has kind of unlocked a few things. So the no attachments one, which is the reptile, is already unlocked, so that's what I'm going to start with. I still have quite a few to do though. Long distance, I'm halfway there. What else? I got, okay, so tiger, that's the full attachments, that's already done. Headshots, got a long way to go there, and no attachments. So let's start with that. I'll be skipping and fast forwarding some gameplays just so you could see the important stuff. Another tip are the maps. So I found the best maps to grind camos in are Shipment and Rust. I'll talk a little about that later on, but for now, as you could see, after that match, was able to unlock quite a few camos, mostly hip fire, no attachments, and yeah, mostly no attachments and hip fire. Let's give it a go in Shipment. See if I can get more kills here. Another tip that's worked for me in grinding camos is that this latest season, COD has done a great job of adding 5 more loadouts or 5 more loadout slots to the multiplayer. So I normally have different categories, but in grinding camos, like for the assault rifle, I kind of made majority of my loadouts into ARs or into the assault rifles, just so I could kind of keep track and monitor them. And I would finish them in categories, like all the long shots first, all the no attachments first, and then kind of work my way. So it would kind of finish at the same time. Right, so after this match, I was not only able to get hip shots and no attachments, but I was also able to unlock a headshot camo in there as well. Another useful tip is customization. I would customize my weapon depending on the task I'm trying to accomplish or the camo I'm trying to unlock. As mentioned earlier, because MP has 10 loadouts, I would normally do it for all the ARs or all the SMGs at the same time. Like in this case, I'm customizing the M4 to suit long distance. So I'd put normally a 3 times magnifying scope on there, extend the barrel, maybe a marksman or OWC ranger, maybe a monolithic suppressor, and maybe even throw in a high cap magazine there. So I won't have to keep mag changing and be consistent in hitting enemies from a long distance. Going back to what I said about maps, again, it's shipment and rust. Ideally, you'd like to go for the 10 versus 10. That's faster, but it's not always available. But if it is available, I suggest jump on that right away because that's the fastest way that you could get kills. All right, so let's check the stats. Was able to unlock a few camos, complete the long distance one, and squeeze in hip fire and headshots in there. So maximize the grind. I'm now in headshots. As mentioned earlier, I customized my weapon to suit the task I'm trying to accomplish. With headshots, you can do short, mid, long range, whatever you're comfortable with. I find it easier or more comfortable with short to mid range when it comes to headshots. And you'll notice at the top the award or medal or the notification when you do get a headshot. Same thing with long distance. Doesn't say that with hip fire though, but it does say headshots like that one. And it also has a beautiful crackling sound. It's a different sound that the headshot makes. It's nice to hear. Unfortunately, I think I had my headset on at this time. That's why there's no sound. Another tip was throughout this whole camo grind, I equipped myself with the vulture perk so that I would have a continuous supply of ammo within a match. Alright, so let's check the stats.
Well done.
It shows that I've completed the 100 enemies headshots camo, so now all that's left is, I believe, hip fire. I'm gonna go ahead and check that out just to be sure, so I know how many exactly I need. And I need 20 more kills via hip fire. And that'll essentially unlock gold for the M4 and lead to unlocking platinum for the entire assault rifle type, class, or category. So, here we go. So at this point, I'm pretty sure and confident that I've hit the required 20 remaining hip fire kills I need to unlock the gold camo for M4, which in turn will lead to unlocking platinum camo for the entire assault rifle class, which you will see in the rewards after this match. For now, I'm just having fun, using up my score streaks, launching a nuke, getting some VTOL kills. I hope this video helped you guys get your platinum skins, making your weapons look sleeker so you can enjoy your gameplay. Feel free to let me know in the comments what other videos you guys want to see. I'll try to compose that for you. If this video helped you, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will catch you next time. Until then, ready up, soldiers.